guys? It's your boy Juju. I'm here with my co-stars for the Keep It Classy podcast. And we're back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is your boy Papianto, aka Chris. What's good? What's good?
It's your man Zaytoven. We here with.
Oh yeah.
And he's finally here.
Finally.
Hey, remember I told y'all they didn't believe me, but where am I? Here, right?
Yeah. Where's your mic? Not here.
Then he said December. Like, it's January already, 2022.
No, I came. When did I
To
come?
be fair, he was in the December one.
Mm-hmm. I
He was in the two of them.
I came the 24th.
You went. Okay.
I came the 24th. I came back the 24th.
So Chris is back, guys. In the last podcast, he wasn't here because he didn't want to come up to Wisconsin with me.
Busy weekend. Come on now. Busy
He
weekend.
wasn't doing anything.
Invited me late, man.
But yeah, so he's here now, and there is no guest today, which is actually pretty nice because now we could all hang out and talk to each other, like we do every day. But it's fine. But yeah, it's a good time. We're out here on the Keep It Classy podcast. We're gonna talk about a lot today. We're gonna try to make this fun like usual, and just stay with us. Bear with us while we go through these topics. The first one you had is this. You want to let the people know what you were talking about earlier?
So just wanted to start off. Get a little deep with it. Like, so let's talk about.
It's a good one too, y'all.
Let's talk about loyalty. Like, define loyalty, fellas. Like, what does loyalty mean to you? Not the definition, to you. If you want to start it out.
Loyalty. I mean, loyalty means a lot though to me because you gotta have a lot of things for loyalty. You gotta have trust. You gotta have respect. R-E-S-P-C-T. Those two things are very important to have in loyalty. Like, I don't know, you could use other examples if you want, but yeah, loyalty. You gotta have some very strong trust with because you can't have no backstabbing. Then there ain't no respect, ain't no trust, and you lose all that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Is that how you feel about loyalty? That's it?
That's all, folks.
You said your
There's
piece?
no deepness? What's the loyalty?
What you mean?
So what's your
if I don't trust you, like there's no loyalty. There's no loyalty.
What's your final statement? Final statement.
Final statement. What is this?
Last verdict.
Right.
What is
Nah,
this?
You understand?
Nah. You gotta have trust and respect for loyalty, and if you don't got that, then what's the point of being my friend? You feel me?
I feel that. I don't know. I feel like with loyalty, it's like I think you said this all about responsibility, like being able to, or not responsibility, but being able to like be there for that person when it matters. I think, or be there even when it's you don't have to be there. Being there is, I think, is part of the job of being like that's a loyal person. Like whether it's friendship, relationship, whatever it is, it's just being there when that person needs you the most. I think it is. I think it is hard to explain like what loyalty is because like the examples I give, throw examples out there, and I think people understand it from there. But the actual like loyal part of when it comes to in relationships as a friendship or actual relationship is hard. It's hard to explain. I think because people have different definitions of loyalty. Like my loyalty is different from your loyalty. Like you being loyal to me, it just means like I want you to be there as my friend. Let me know when
That trust.
Yeah,
Have that trust.
call me on my bullshit. Like something's happening. Like stuff like that. That's
Real,
as a friend.
real,
Being real,
yeah,
right?
real.
Being real is I think what it is as loyal. Like just rocking with me from day one, moving the way I'm moving. Kind of
Don't do no sucker shit, man.
You're not moving the same way I'm moving. Like,
hey, what do we got there? Hold on, what y'all sneaking in back there?
Hey,
Hey!
let's check it out.
Oh, we got a Keep It Classy little sign right here.
Little
That's
masterpiece.
What? Is it
bow tie.
a bow tie?
Yeah, bow tie. I like it.
Oh,
I
he
love
said
it.
butterfly.
It's a bow tie, baby. It's not good.
He said it's all good. Hey, what y'all think that is?
A butterfly.
Hilarious.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Nah, we appreciate it, though. Shout out to JR, man. We appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
But Yeah, no, I think that's what I think.
Wait, before we get our butts chewed, shout out to the producer for bringing it. That was Jay Wiggles.
Hey.
As always.
Love.
As always. Love.
No, go ahead.
No, but that's basically what I think about it, though. I think that it's about being real. It's about showing up when it matters. Being a day one, being down, for things that actually matter to you as a person. So that's loyalty to me. I mean, loyalty's I think big for a lot of people. I think, like you said, it's more about trust, but it's hard to trust anybody. So I think loyalty is more comes in like that second, where it's not really trust, but it's just like, oh, they're a loyal person. Like they're rocking with me. Like whether that person isn't, this person is. Like it's about, I guess, the examples of it showing up. So.
What you think, Zay? Like you heard mine. I think it's for me, for loyalty, you gotta have trust. What you think?
No, like I'm gonna say, like with trust, day one, like that's kind of what I believe. Just someone you have your back, someone to be there for you, because if you don't have someone else there for you, then that doesn't help you motivate yourself to want to be a better person. If like you said, if they call you on something, you go call them right back, because if that's what level, like to me, if that's what level, that's what we're on, then I'm gonna understand we're on the same page.
Like it's okay to have arguments in the friendship. Like it's okay to have arguments.
Right, because you're gonna know, like at the end of the day, it's all love. Like you're gonna have those every now and then. Like just take it like a grain of salt. Rub it off, and that's it. Just like I said, day one.
So real, true, trust.
Honestly, having faith in that person.
Faith.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, faith, because like you're literally believing this person. Everything they say is like it's like all based on faith and trust and believe, and like you're literally that's like the person.
They all go together. That's why.
Right.
You gotta have all that for it to equal loyalty.
Right.
And you gotta think about it when they tell you. You gotta be like, all right, let me process what they said. Think about it like, what? You know what I'm saying? It's so funny.
Think about it, alright. It's hard. Think about it. It's fine.
Is that lean?
I just had to, I'm looking at you. Cut the beat.
Oh no. You good though?
I'm good. No.
What is this? What are you drinking, big dog? You good?
I got me a little wine. Shout out to the producer for making the drinks.
She did hook us up today. I don't know what to think. That's like cold water.
Oh, we know. What's in there, boss?
Ice.
He always don't want to answer.
Never. He likes to keep a low profile.
I just want to let you know we will crack that code, and we will get some answers out of this man.
Alright, take control out.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
We will find you.
Okay.
And I will kill you. No, but going back to it, but facts, I think all of that equals loyalty and stuff and whatnot. Oh shit, we just had to get sidetracked real quick.
No, real quick, can we just rank just 1 through 5, like with loyalty? Where's it at? Or 1 through 3, real quick.
Out of what?
Out of we talked about being someone trustworthy, like having trust in someone. Is loyalty like a top thing in your life?
Oh, it's like loyalty a top thing in my life?
Yeah, like within rankings.
Out of what, like family and God? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you mean. Like, what am I ranking against?
We were just talking about this earlier.
Confused.
So I am confusion.
You know what I'm saying? We just talked about this earlier.
Yeah, I know what to say. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. But it means like ranking, like what do you put, like first, like what you need first for loyalty, and second, like what do you need, like what's the top 3?
What do I need first for loyalty?
Yeah.
Yes, and think about it like is trustworthy your top thing in life? Like you want to be trustworthy is,
I get what you're saying.
Loyalty number 2 is honesty 3 is honesty number 1. Like what's one thing?
I don't know. I think loyalty's like would be second to me.
Second, then what's one?
Honesty, yeah. Honesty definitely number one. I feel like because honesty takes you farther than loyalty will. I think, in my eyes, I think honesty, like if you're being honest, I think that will get you through more doors than being loyal. Because I feel like people, you can be loyal but dishonest. Like there's a lot of people that will be like, yeah, bro, that was fire. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome. That's a great mark, right? That's the buzzer.
Always.
Always the buzzer.
Yo, open the elevator. Pizza's here. You
Sorry.
sound like we're in New York, son.
Garlic, celery, balsamic vinegar.
No,
Went to my mother, big yet.
This dude.
This is the New York, New Jersey.
Alright.
No, but you could be dishonest but be loyal. Like your homie could be like, hey, that song was fire, da da da. But they know that in the back of their mind that was trash. You know what I'm saying? That's a dishonest friend, but he's loyal. He's like, oh, he's backing you up on a song that probably isn't that good.
Right. Wow.
So he's being loyal, but he's being dishonest at the same time. I think honesty is better because I think if you really want your friend to succeed, you would just be like, hey, bro, like you could have worked on this. You don't have to be a hater. There's a difference. Like you don't have to be a hater, but you could be like, hey, you could have did this a little bit better, and I think that would have worked out for you. You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's the difference. That's what I'm saying.
I say like for me, I'm gonna go.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to, for number one, I'm gonna have to go with. What did I say? Wow, I was just thinking about this. I have to trust. I want to trust you first, trustworthy first, and then second, honesty. Because if I trust you, like if I'm able to trust you, then the honesty is gonna come second, and I'm gonna need you. That's what I talked about on that same page. If you do that, then that builds our friendship deeper. You know what I'm saying? And then three would be loyalty. Then comes to okay.
You put in loyalty 3?
Because then I'm going with it. That's just combining it all. Loyalty, like now we're a duo now, or whatever.
I think one, respect. Treat other with respect. I think that equals as.
That's a good one.
Treat others
I mean,
the way you
respect is
want to be
there.
Yeah.
I think respect is just known. I do that.
Yeah. Respect. I think respect is trustworthy. I think respect is
It's all in one.
like all in one because
Yeah.
you gotta have respect for one another. Respect is you telling that person the truth. It's respectful. Like you said, honesty. Like telling someone the truth is respectful because why would you lie to them?
Right.
No matter how bad no matter how bad the situation is, we would want to know the truth. If you're my friend, I want to know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Respect me. You feel me? Because if you don't tell me the truth, you're not respecting me.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that makes sense. I agree.
It makes sense.
Yeah, respect. 2, and trust. 2 gotta have trust.
Our producer looks confused on your answers. I'm gonna lie to you.
Whoa.
She's
Whoa.
like, trust?
If we could get a camera that
No,
way,
you
please.
got no. You got a camera that way.
And now, no, but with that being said, I think loyalty is a big thing. It is. No matter what, you should have in your top 3. If you don't, then you have no friends.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, the day. But you know what? We're gonna cut it there, and we're gonna talk about our next topic. After talking about loyalty, it's kind of hard to. I feel like as a loyal person, me being such a loyal person, I have to talk about.
I had to put that in there like.
I have to talk about some of the things that are kind of like, what gets you to be the person you are, what makes you feel like, loyalty is important, what makes you feel like honesty is important, like what struggles you going through to get to that point. Like what is the hardest thing like you've had to learn in life? Like what is the biggest thing that, gets you to be the person you are, like something, you know what I'm saying? You always learn something and it gets you to go a direction that you probably wouldn't think like, oh, I'm gonna be in this specific like place and time doing this specific thing for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
What's the hardest thing that you learned?
Yeah, what's the hardest thing you have to learn in life to get you where you are now?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. I think the hardest thing, I'm gonna have to say like self-care, to be honest, because that was something I was into about just trying to be in my own space. I was saying, I was outgoing a lot. So I think the hardest thing in life for me was like self-care, to be honest, because just knowing just what I've gone through, I went through a lot of ups and downs, I'm gonna say. Like, you know, and it did, you know, those really, I say challenged me. It was something new. I wasn't new to it. You know, going to school, I think, you know, going to college was something new for me.
Yeah.
Being away from home.
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, all that. And then just, like I said, the up and down that I had. Just knowing how to, like I said, self-care, be able to better myself. I was just trying to figure that out. I didn't know that a lot. I didn't really get into it. You know, I just felt like I'm just going to go through it. You know, I was always a positive person. I'm always doing things, you know, I'm always making sure other people are also good for them, because at the end of the day, you know, like I said, I'm going to check on people and all that. So, you know, and then, you know, I've been just reading stuff, you know, on the internet and all that, and asking people, and they gave me some advice. And you gave me some advice too.
Yeah.
You give me some advice too.
I give you really good advice. Just don't take
He
it.
always,
And we family. I thought we family. What
You
they
get
give
great
advice.
advice. He just doesn't take it. You know? It's fine. It's fine.
Right, it's just your decision to take in our
Right, it's
advice.
cool. Yeah,
so,
no worries.
yeah, like at the end of the day,
It's always good to hear, you know, another person reach into your situation if you ask them for help.
right.
That's okay, shit. That's part of self-care.
And I'm always down to share the people that I trust with, you know, that goes into it. So, just be able to, at the end of the day, be able to do that.
I feel for you. I'm sorry. It's a sorry.
His facial reaction is hilarious.
No, I think like what you said was valid. I think it makes sense. You know, self-care is very important for everyone, and I think it is a pretty much like priority for anyone. If you're trying to live a healthy, fun life, self-care specifically is important. I would say the hardest lesson I had to learn was that life was a joke.
What?
Life is a joke.
That's like cool.
Oh my God. Because everything happens and some things just really don't make sense ever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Talk.
For real, like you think about it and you know, people that have like these hopes and dreams and they just don't happen, but it takes them to a whole different like place in their life.
It's just another gear. It just changes them.
Right, and they never thought, oh, I would be here. Like if you asked me 5 years from now, would I be in this position? I would have told you no. Like, I think that's why it's so fun to me, because like life to me is like doesn't make sense.
It would have been a lot easier if we know the future, like knowing what we have to do to get it.
Right. But even then, like you just stuff that you expect to happen, and then why
When you look back at it, think
it's a
about
joke.
it.
It's funny.
You laugh at it, yeah.
Life is laughing at you. It's like, yeah, we thought that was gonna happen, but it didn't. So that is true. That's how I think about it. But that's what I had to learn. Like I had to learn that early, because it's just like, and also like that things aren't gonna be handed to you. Like things are never handed to you. Whether you want them to be, it's just not gonna happen. Like you assume that it should be because of like you see other people having it. You're like, that person, how much did they actually do to get to that point?
Hey, that is true, man.
How much did they actually do? Like
You do think about
they
that.
grew out of the room like 6'8" and they're dunking. Like how much did it do to like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's kind of like you gotta make the best out of what you got, you know. And that's why that's the biggest lesson I learned. Life is a joke. Not to take it too serious, because if I do, it's gonna. I'm ready to get screwed. Like I'll be able to screw myself. Don't take it too serious.
No, take it serious.
No.
It's like
Don't do it.
It's like 50-50.
No, your decisions matter. Take it serious though.
It's 50-50. I think.
It just, but I do agree with what you're saying though. Like it is like, look at it back 5 years. Like I would not think I would be here. Nah, I think like the greatest lessons for me in life, I think, is failure. Failure. You
The
gotta
hardest lesson you
go.
had to learn?
Yeah, failure. Yeah.
I got
You gotta go through on things like you're motivated for, and it's okay that they tell you no, because you learn from that. Like the mistake that you did, like you didn't get the answer that you wanted, you improve yourself. You learn from that. Like some people, take that failure and it downs them.
Yeah.
Take that, like you're filling up your gas and take that as a drive energy to keep pushing.
Yeah.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
I think failure is the greatest lesson, G. Failure.
What's going on?
It's the hardest lesson you have to learn.
Hard lesson.
Yeah.
Definitely failed, but you
To
learn from
fail
it.
and then learn from it. I got you. No,
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm just making sure. This topic. So
Yeah, don't be afraid. Push through. Fail. It's okay to fail.
Thanks. You learn from it, like you
Yeah,
said.
you learn.
from
Yeah.
it.
I feel it. No, I mean, my whole thing with that is though is like failure. I feel like failure could be misconstrued as like, I don't know if it would be the hardest lesson. I feel like failing is everyone. That's like everyone's thing. Like everyone fails. Everyone's gonna fail at something. So I don't know if like for me, no, this is for me, not for you, but this is for me. I'm just taking what you're saying. I'm reiterating back. I don't know if I could see failure being a thing to be like the hardest thing you have to learn because of the fact that everyone does it and the fact that it happens a lot more than people want it to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like
I hear you.
it's almost like failure is
But you also learn from it to become something greater.
no 100%. But on my end, I'm thinking like as I don't know, philosopher. I don't know why. Not
Here we
really.
go.
I'm thinking like
Put your thinking caps on.
In school.
Professor Jew.
Professor Jew.
I'm really thinking like failure because failure is such a big thing that happens, and
But
I feel like people expect it. People most of the time they expect it to happen. Like people expect to fail sometimes, which is kind of crazy because you wouldn't think, oh, like I'm gonna fail and like you know when you take a test, right? You go in and you're like, I studied, but like I still don't kind of know the concept of it. I'm gonna go in and fail. Instantly, that's what you're thinking.
No.
You never thought, bruh, stop it.
Stop it.
I'm saying, but the way you're saying it, I was like, no.
You were like,
Because you have a positive mindset, like you're gonna go in there positively thinking that you're gonna do
No,
this,
I'm
you're gonna
saying
get
like
it,
when you take the
and
test,
then
you
you
probably
forget about the fail part that when you don't succeed
That's how I think
on
of it.
stuff that you're
I
going
get
through.
what
You
you're
know
saying.
what I'm saying? Like,
you would
everyone's gone through that period where they're like, yeah, I'm gonna bomb this test, but like, you know, you never see what happens. You be hopeful. You're like, let's see what happens, but I'm gonna bomb this test. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely, everyone's gone through
No,
that.
I get what he's saying.
Yeah, but
That's a different side. But what he's saying,
my point to the question
Different
is
worlds.
the greatest lesson you ever learned in life is failure.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I feel you. Hey, let's get there.
Joke, I
I'm
like
just
the
here to
joke.
listen to it.
Hey, joke,
I'm just here to
joke was a
listen
good one. Hey, joke was a good one. I like that. I wouldn't
to it. Thank you, I appreciate that.
create it.
But we did talk about how, like that. If that's the hardest lesson, I feel like mine was. I don't know. Mine was kind of like a kind of negative one. But I also feel like that's the way I see things. So like the way you see things is a lot different than how I see it, obviously.
No, of course.
But it works at the same time. I feel like it works for both of us.
No, that makes sense.
What was yours?
Mine was self-care.
Yeah, that was like. Anyways, no, I'm just
Wow,
kidding. It was good. It
thanks.
was good. It was good.
I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. You were in the middle of talking. So I'm learning.
That's
I'm
the
sorry. Wow, I'm sorry.
Pásame la boca.
Pásame la hookah.
Alright.
Got that little beat?
Oh shit. No,
Right.
That's for that. No, what we say was that we always have this segment. You know, it's always a fun segment. We do it every episode.
Every time.
Yes.
It's live. But we.
Nah.
What we doing because we have no coming in.
Oh,
So you had to put that in. We just had to throw the Bulls in.
Always.
Shout out the Bulls.
Hey, shout out to the Bulls in first place.
Hey. Bulls are going crazy.
They are. DeMar DeRozan throwing up some crazy shots on that.
Back to back.
But no, our crazy segment. These
Hey, bad to back, baby. Bad to back.
Hey, I'm looking for new colors.
DeRozan for three.
Yeah, no.
Our crazy segment that we got going on is Demon Time as always.
It's demon time.
It's right here. It says first
But
question.
I got you. So the first question is
No. No.
First is hold on.
Quick as hell.
Hold on.
So quick.
What you gonna do? Break out of prison?
No. You don't.
Who am I?
You don't
Like, Anthony, have a
But you're gonna stay in a relationship until she comes out.
I'm going to books longer than that. I'm going to books for like. She's like, I want to go back when she was out.